like to spend a lot of time in the backcountry, and I like the carrying capacity of this ruck, but I just was not happy with just how it carried on my person. And I'm like, man, there's got to be a solution to this problem. I mean, this ruck only came with a very meager waist belt. So I think I came up with a solution. In the past, I've carried this belt kit with this yoke harness. And sometimes I've even used my H harness. Now this is a Condor H harness. Now the yoke harness and the H harness are really nice when you just want to carry the belt kit by itself when it's summertime and the temperature gets really hot and you really kind of want a lot more ventilation on your body. But when the temperatures get cooler outside, I like to be able to have all my kit really kind of consolidated and still be able to use the belt kit and the ruck that I really like using on a regular basis. So what I've done is I've actually taken the belt kit and turned it into a really nice padded hip belt for this ruck. And it was really quite easy to attach it. So let's have a look. Right here on the ruck is where the original belt was fastened. Now I simply removed it and took a non-expensive battle belt that I picked up on Amazon and ran it through the buckle. So I was able to run it through the buckle and then slide it through this British padded hip belt. Now I not only get great hip support, so it allows all the weight of the ruck and the extra pouches to be sitting right on my hips. So it's nice now in a comfortable position. But what also is great is the webbing on the belt now allows me to attach some surplus pouches. So I'm able to now carry a canteen on both sides. So now I have access to 2 liters of water. And then also I'm able to carry additional kit. So in here I have my compass and notepad. Now the compass is now becoming a backup for me now that I'm starting to use my Garmin eTrex satellite GPS. I always like to have certain base kit always at my ready. So in this pouch here, I have 2 critical items. One is a flashlight and a headlamp. Now, I keep some spare batteries for the headlamp, and this flashlight already has a rechargeable lithium battery. So if this one happened to run out, then I can simply swap it out. This time of year, we run out of daylight quite quickly. By 5 p.m. it gets dark. So sometimes I get distracted when I'm out there having a great time and it's like, oh my gosh, it is now dark. So having a flashlight and a headlamp, man, that's a pretty good comfort item. The canteens are sitting right on my side, so they're very easy to get at. I just have to simply undo a buckle and retrieve my canteen, and I've got access to water on the go. I don't have to take off the ruck and do things like that, so it is really nice and handy. Also, in the front here, I always like to carry a backup fire steel ferrocerium rod, and on the front here is a Leatherman. So a Leatherman super tool gives me lots of options with knives and pliers. So, you know, who knows what kind of situation you're going to run into, but at least I have a multi-tool to face whatever task might present itself. Now the battle belt with the Cobra style buckle makes it really nice and handy to unclip the belt to put the ruck on and off. Now once your shoulder straps and everything are adjusted, you can see everything kind of carries nice. The belt is sitting right on my hips, kind of around that little pocket of your lower back. So it's in a very nice, comfortable position. My canteens now, I got nice, easy access. I can access water. So that's handy. I'm able to buckle those pouches back in place. Now if I need my Leatherman, it's handy. If I need to access my compass, say something happened to my GPS, so now my compass is right there and ready. So normally when I'm outside, especially this time of year, I'll be wearing my smock, and I keep a map and other base kinds of kit in the smock, as well as like a extra fire lighting kit, map, and things like that. So it's kind of a little bit of redundancy built into the smock with the bag and the kit itself. But the padded belt with the webbing is really nice to be able to customize the pouches and whatever you want to carry. So let's say I didn't want the canteens on here and I wanted to carry something else, maybe something smaller. I'm able to remove those. I could install a hydration carrier in the pack and carry items that way. So this is nice too with the padded belt. It keeps part of the ruck here off my back, because the way that this ruck would normally sit, being a nice long flat back, it just kind of folds in around your back, and you really don't get a lot of air moving in there, so you'll tend to sweat quite a bit. So I think this overall is going to work out pretty good. With my CADPAT ruck, I have now applied the same concept as well, but with a few minor changes. On my previous ruck, you could see how my Becker BK7 was mounted on the side. Well, with my CADPAT ruck, using the same type of belt, on the space here now I have my pouch to carry my more garber. So it is mounted a little bit differently. And then on the opposite side, you'll see that right here I have my Bahco Laplander situated. Little bit different style canteen pouches. These pouches are from CP Gear. I'll put a link down to their website below. You can also, if you search CP Gear on Amazon.ca, you can find their kit as well. So I keep my canteens in these zippered pouches, and then in this other larger pouch, I'm able to keep my compass and flashlight and other kit like that. And my small binoculars, which is really nice, actually fit in this pouch, this narrower pouch as well. So that is a really cool feature. And so I'm simply using another battle belt type setup, which this one is made by Edo Gear, and it's really nice. So it's quickly to detach, very easy to put on. And now my ruck with the canteens, everything is supported, really nice, resting on my hips. Now, this belt kit used to have a larger pouch on the back, which is sometimes called a butt pack. Now, I have moved it to a different location. I have been able, I was like, man, I need some extra pouches on this ruck. Well, with the way that the clips work on this little butt pack, I was able to mount it to the webbing straps on the bottom of the ruck. So this is really nice. What this has done is kind of added an extension onto the ruck. So in here, I keep my my Ranger blanket, also known as a Whoopee, and my bivy bag. So I have some of my emergency type sleeping kit stowed right on the bottom. So that has increased the carrying capacity of this smaller ruck, as well as adding the pouches to the belt. So it has given me a really great versatile setup. Well, I really hope you found this helpful. Maybe it has given some of you out there some ideas on how maybe that you can modify some of the kit that you already have on hand. And that's what I was able to do here. I simply took some kits and pouches that I already had on hand, and I was able to attach them in a way to some existing rucks. So this is some of the kit that I'm going to be running in for the next while here while the temperatures are cooler. So definitely right into just about late spring. So it is really handy. It allows me to consolidate all my kit in one spot. I have it all nice at the ready to go, and it's organized, and that makes me a happy guy. All right, everyone, take care, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.